Hello, good evening, my dear friends. I am Pawan Kukreja, stationed in Thailand. For all those who have not met me as yet, I am a new YouTube blogger, and here today I'm sharing with you folks how to go about utilizing tips and strategies to help you get over the hump so that as a newcomer, as a new blogger, you need to know that the year 2025 is a year to really bank on and take and leverage the opportunity that YouTube is setting aside for us. YouTube is truly on an easy mode to assist, to push out newcomers, small channels. So let's make the best of it. On that note, I am going to keep it brief and short, and I'm going to share with you a few tips and strategies where you can go ahead and implement in your channel to help make the progress faster in attaining views, impressions, and subscribers. Number one, important for you to be very clear about your content. Content clarity is the key here. You could be good at so many things, but if you're going to spread yourself thin and put too many things on your plate and try this, try that, you're going to be wasting time. Because YouTube functions in a manner where it pushes you towards your niche, your demographics, your age group, the audience that is talking and looking forward to a content that they are comfortable with, and they are tuning into your blog because they too share the same interest. So if you have an expertise in some field or you are good at a particular industry genre, try to filter out the gap that you can fill. Now, there are so many trends out there. How to fill that gap? Let me throw out an example without wasting any time. Fitness, health, wellness, this is a very popular industry, genre, and content related market. So, if you plan to use this particular content to focus on, how are you going to be different and separate from the crowd that is out there? It's a saturated trending genre. Why don't you just focus on something that you can relate to and you have been there, you have experience about? Because in that saturated market, there are so many people out there talking about food, fitness, exercises, organic, homegrown vegetables, etc., etc. To fill that gap, look at what you can offer. For example, if you were a doctor or are a doctor, a nurse, nutritionist, a dietitian, you may have studied something that you notice needs to be voiced and shared out there. And thus far, you haven't seen that on YouTube blogs and you like to talk about it. Bingo, there you go. You just found a gap to fill in. Let me throw out an example. I was going through a successful young lady's YouTube a few weeks ago. She talks about, and she narrows it down beautifully when she starts talking about what is procrastination. She thought she was procrastinating and overlooking activities and work that she had to finish or do or focus on. After a lot of trial and error and medical checkups, etc., she was diagnosed with ADHD. And she found out that her procrastination had to do with her ADHD disorder. That is attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. As a kid or as a teenager, she found out that's what was her challenge. Now, see that little gap she filled by specifically talking about ADHD in the wellness and fitness, health care related field. And she's a very successful blogger. Um, I can throw out her name if I can only remember. Her name is Rumi Omhara, I think. I'll put her name in the description. To watch her vlogs. A very well educated lady and has been doing blogging for a while now. So coming back to the point, so fill that gap by filtering out the popular trends that are going on these days and try to see where you fit in or you'd like to share. So that's the content clarity. Number three, apart from content clarity, if you want your vlog to be out there in the right market with the right demographics, your right audience, your age group, pay attention to the search words, the keywords in the title of your thumbnail. For example, if you use ADHD, right away it's going to stand out, right, in your title. What is ADHD? Why people have problem understanding that ADHD is not a disorder, rather it's behavioral syndrome. So if you throw out your keyword in such a manner, it stands out in the text of the thumbnail title, the algorithm immediately gathers that data and pushes your vlog out to the right audience and the right marketplace so that your vlog reaches the right people, and automatically that results in the views, the impressions, and subscribers, right? Now, the algorithm is made in such a manner that it has been fine-tuned for the small channels, like I said in my intro. So you need to play your part. Now, why is YouTube wanting to focus on promoting the small channels? It's a win-win for them as well as for us. A YouTube is a marketing tool where you and me are going to put forth our product, a service to be seen, heard, and ultimately, finally, financially monetized so that it becomes a happy ending for both parties, right? So if your SEO is done well, the search engine optimization helps the algorithm to push you out there with the keywords that it gathers and transfers to the next step, that is sending your videos and clips out to the right person, right audience. So that's number three. The first one is intro, the hook, what you're going to be talking about. Number two, the content clarity. Number three, your text in your thumbnail, the search words. And these are small steps that we need to understand that will take us to a goal of achieving what we are here for, the views, the subscribers, and the monetization. So small advances done on a daily basis ultimately result in small wins. And it'll be fun. The journey is fun, provided you are very clear why you're here as a YouTuber. 40 plus is the market that I'm focusing on, sharing how to series, because I personally am a one-man army, and I have done my research, watched over 2,000 vlogs from the last 3 to 4 years, and was sitting on the fence for the longest. But one of the YouTubers who's 80 plus years old, he motivated me a couple of months ago indirectly from his vlog that I watched. So if they can do it, we can do it too. It's just a matter of the mind. Now, conclusively, coming to the end, I'd like to share a very important tip. So hang around, stick around, since you already been there this far. There are two more golden nuggets I'd like to share with you, and I'm going to read it out from my notes. It's okay to read from the notes, the script that you write to share with your audience, because at the end of the day, you may forget a few things. Some things may fall through the crack. So to prevent that, here goes. There are a couple of things that you need to consider as part of your daily implementation. And that tip I'd like to share here is, when you're recording your vlog, keep in mind, YouTube focuses on vlogs and videos that are 8 minutes plus. Anything less than that, it does not focus on pushing out or sharing it to the audience or to the subscribers or to your particular demographic. So focus on getting your vlog at 8 minute plus. And if you want to make it a long form, focus on not going beyond 15 to 20 minutes initially in the initial stages. Because see, being new, you have to face with one important thing. You are going to be focusing on engaging your audience. So to not lose their attention, small, sweet is the key. 8 minutes to 15 to 20 minutes would be perfect, sweet point that I recommend from what I have seen and heard and watched. That was one important tip. And do not end your vlog or recording or your video without a CTA. Now, what is a CTA? Call to action. When I was a sales marketing person in my industry, in the hotel industry, while I was there for 20 plus years, I worked in the hotel industry. Well, I'm between the two countries right now, Thailand and USA. So I learned a lot in one secret tip, which was try to get a meeting out of a meeting. What does that mean? Call to action. You've put your blog out there. Obviously you have engaged people who sat through and they are interested in this particular genre that you're talking about. How to get them back, how to engage them in your next series or part 2, part 3, part 4, or the following blogs. Try to ask them for something. Have them like, share, or subscribe to your vlog. Do not hesitate. I've seen many vloggers saying, I don't ask. I don't feel the need. I feel I oblige them. I don't want to be focusing on putting pressure on them. Well, so be it. Each to him or to herself. But if you really want them to understand that you would like to have them engage once again, you have to invite them. So, number one, ask for that action. Call to action. Ask them to subscribe to your channel if it has been worth their while, to like and to share. Number two, why don't you ask them to comment in your vlog by asking them, which country are you watching from? I'd like to know. And I would like to invite you to my next vlog. So let me know where you're watching from. Or another very interesting, leave a question for them. Ask them if there's anything they would like to recommend after watching your vlog. Is there any other strategy they'd like for you to share with them since they're new? And read the comments. There's so much content that comes out of these comments. So let's revisit what I've spoken about and what we are wrapping up with. Number one, the intro or the hook of what you're about to share. Number two, clarity of content. Number three, SEO text or keywords that algorithm will take it forward to your right audience. So get the right words in the text of the thumbnails. That was number three. Number four, the tip regarding the recording time, 8 minutes to 15 or 20 max as a beginner. Number five, call to action. Ask them to share with you what you would like for, what they would like for you to do in the next series that will help them or where they are watching from. And as I close conclusively, I too would like to ask you to like, share, comment, and subscribe to my vlog if it has made a difference and if it has helped you. On that note, I'll say goodbye for today. This is Pavan Kukreja once again. Looking forward to having you visit my upcoming vlog again. Thank you very much. Goodbye.